Hey, Black Flare, how you doing tonight? Not of you, Flare. No, not at all. Not of you. Others maybe so, but you're a good one. You're a good lad in the chat. All right, I just need one more minute. I kind of rushed, so I just got to do one more thing. Be right back, and we'll get started. All right, let's get started with a good run. Hey, what's good, Blue X? How you doing? The Riz. Tropius. Oh, come on. Doing well, Blue X. Thanks for asking. Damn, 8 speed. The Blissey. Ooh. Pivot. Tropius. Alright, hit him 5 times each. Ah. Sonic Boom. Okay, okay, not bad. Not great, not bad. My cat is playing very aggressively right now. Very aggressively. Stab, super effective. Another Articuno. Yo, not bad. Not bad. Sacred Fire, Bite, Thundershock for the plus special attack. We evolve into Spiritomb, we have Stab Bite. We're above average speed. Low HP, low defenses, but that's okay. Good crit. Ooh, and we lived. Nice. GG. Hammer Arm for -1 speed. Or Vital Throw for negative priority. I kind of say Vital Throw is better. I don't really like the -1 speed. And the chance for miss. The nature isn't great for the evolution if we do go with the physical side. Hey, what up, Lazy Dog? How you doing tonight? Doing all right. Doing all right, Lazy Dog. Appreciate you asking. We chillin'. Got the 3-day work week, 3-day work days in a row. The open and close starting tomorrow. Told you about the vape store job. week has been good. I don't know, not really that much. Just chilling. Trying to be frugal. Playing a lot of RuneScape. Hey Shizzy, how you doing? Thank you, Shizzy. I'm doing well. Doesn't hurt to look for a pivot. I like this Dustclops. It's okay. No, I'm vaping. It's worse too because other job environments, typically when you're in front of a customer in the work environment, you're not able to do it except at like allotted times, right? But being in the building and being able to vape in the store in front of people and like while I'm just sitting there, nobody else around, like yeah, it's gotten worse, unfortunately. It is nice to have a 20% discount though. One thing that I learned by working in the vape store, right? Like I never really browsed their selections. Anytime I went in, I just knew I was going in for a vape and didn't really need anything else, right? But one thing I learned is that in the state of Georgia, there is some acceptance to THC. It's called THCP. It used to be called THCA, but then they passed more legislation and they changed it again. And then next year they're going to be changing it another time. And so it used to be where you could sell flower in a vape store, right? Like the open bud. But now it's regulated to where it can only be sold in a pre-roll or in a package, right? Hence the P for THCP. So it has to be in like a packaged version, which also allows the concentrate disposable pens. And I've stayed away from the pens because if I had one, I would they're pretty pricey, right? Like a pre-roll it's a thing of 3, each of them are 2 grams, so it's 6 grams for like they can range between like $12 to $15. 3 grams on a pen as a concentrate is $35. And the 7-gram ones are like 45 to 50. So I know I'd be able to kill one of those very quickly if I was just sitting in the store 30-hour days, 30 hours 30-hour work shift across 3 days. But, I mean, to answer your question, Laser Dog, I'd say it does the effects, but it's not as potent and it's not as long lasting. Though, at the same time, right, we've all been there where we do too much and that's the sweats hit, the anxiety hit, like that, like feeling in your chest, gotta lay down, right? Your head starts spinning and like you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm not feeling well. I gotta lay down and like recoup from that hit, right? Don't ever like hit that type of environment from the stuff. Like it's a lot more comfortable. I'm not scouting because I want to pivot per se. I'm scouting because I'm curious. Yeah, that is true, Laser Dog. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like short-lived. It's not like a small burst, but it's definitely something where it's like you don't just do it once and you're good, right? Like it can dissipate pretty quickly, especially if you eat or drink or. I like it for being like, able to just A, it's cheap, and B, it's like just do a little bit and then play some games, watch a show. Hey, Black Flare, welcome back. What do we think? Do we scout Vaporeon? I don't want to kill it. It's faster. That's very fast. Its offense is not good. Our defense is low, so that Shadow Punch should have done more damage. If it was neutral, that'd be 560 base power. It's okay. Personally, I kind of say no. I mean, I do like Shadow Punch, and if we were to ever get Sketch, it's good to know that would be an option. Yeah, we can send this to the next area, see if we can find the item to evolve it. It's pretty good. It's not perfect in like the evolution. It's kind of a double-edged sword. If we evolve into special, great, we have the nature, but then we don't have the moves. And then if we evolve into physical, great, we have the moves, but then we have a bad nature. Noise. Big damage. Reflect, I don't need that. It would help for scouting, but first step, we grab items, see if we get the opportunity to evolve. We have not yet evolved to Dusclops. We have done a lot of evolution items. We've done like the Protector on Rhydon, we've done the Dubious Disc and the upgrade. I think we've done a Gligar evolution. We have not been able to combine an item with Sneasel, one that we haven't done yet. Does not look like it. Unfortunate. Scouting for consideration, not for like guaranteed pivot. Discharge. Okay. You right, Flair, I was muted. I had to sneeze at one point and I forgot to unmute. I was talking to myself. I was saying this is really unfortunate that we got a very slow Empoleon. It's hyper offensive, good bulk, immune to both sand and snow. We did get a Pokeball. So the question is, do we pivot or do we stick with this? What do you think? I'll leave it up to you, Claire. Do we scout or do we... Dragon Dance would be interesting. I mean, it's an Empoleon. It can be slow. We've gotten far with slow Empoleon. Like, slow Empoleon is not, like, a deal breaker for me. I believe the last time I ran a slow Empoleon, it had 6 speed. It was either 6 or 8. We've gotten Infernape. I think we had one Suicune. Yeah, Slowmons make me sad, and we've been getting a lot of them. If we found a shiny stone, that would be interesting. If we could get like a strong flying type evolution. I'm faster than Jolteon? That's tough. Cause that would have been cool. Nasty plot. And it's not stalled. Damn. Sad. Let me run! No! Ooh, 0 speed. Perish Song. Dry Skin. Into Honchkrow. Natural Cure. Aerodactyl. Water Veil. Very slow file. That Aerodactyl wasn't bad though. You guys wanted to change the favorites? We could do that. The Licks. Haven't had that in a minute. Come on. Bruh. Relax, come on. Let's go. We got speed. We got special attack. We don't have defense though, that's the only thing. And we have a terrible ability. Oof. It's not a runner. Can't run that with Sandstream. dungeons would just be impossible. So what exactly is happening with the sub only? Is it saying that you're not able to talk in chat without being subbed, even though you are? Google says you can clear your cache, try unsubbing and resubbing. The other options I'm not really a big fan of. Reloading and reopening isn't gonna fix it if it's happening multiple nights in a row. I think clearing cache might work. I'm not sure though. GG, we at least beat the rival. Not a great Pokemon, but hopefully we can pivot. Your Flim has slow start. It's not worth pivoting to. It's good typing, but it would need a second ability. Ooh, it does have a second ability. Nice. Alright, so Driplim could be an option. Unsure of its speed. Yeah, it would be cool if we could just be immune to sand. If we had the ability. Oh boy, my internet's acting up. Borrows. It's either that or just RuneScape itself is acting up. Sacred Fire? Oh shit, he burned me too. Wow. If he didn't crit, he had a second ability as well. Damn, we would have lived. Stench, good stats, Eruption, Sacred Fire, Thunder. It did not. I must have just missed it. I thought it had a second ability. Kingdra, Steadfast, Physical Attacker with Aura Sphere on move reloader. Oof. Slow with low health. High defenses. Mach Punch, Dragon Claw. Wow. Shedskin, Draco, Blizzard, Extrasensory, Magnezone, Own Tempo, Shadow Ball, Sketch. You could definitely do some Nuzlocking. I would just hate for our luck to seep into your luck, and then you have bad luck, because we are not getting lucky tonight. I can already tell. Is it cold where I live? Surprisingly, specifically today, in this very moment right now at midnight, it is not cold. It's been cold, but we actually had a warm day. Venusaur pivot, ooh. It's good speed. Nope, I just misclicked. I misclicked. I didn't realize my mouse moved. Technically, there more than one region is called a DLC now. Right, Scarlet and Violet you technically do. Stab, Sludge, and Dragon Pulse, yo. And above average speed. I'm not disagreeing with you, Flair. I'm just bringing like the reality that they, in their concept, they technically are. Their choice is to just do it as make more money and do less. It's GG. Definitely starting with the Venusaur pivot. I'm hoping it's good. Fast and strong, that's all I want. You know it has good speed. $40. Wouldn't it? It can't be 40 years. Unless you're talking about like mid 2030s. You're talking about like 10 years from now. Because they just had their 25. Yeah, I mean, they did something big for 25 years anniversary. 30th come February. It's probably when, I mean, I'm hoping that's when they release Pokemon Champions. I would like the level 6 Venusaur if possible. Damn, he is really fast. I'm worried he doesn't have the stats that he should. At best case scenario, he's 18 speed. Which, if he's min-max offense, can be fine. But if he's like 20 speed at 5, that could be an issue for the rest of his stats. Come on, level 6, where are you at? I mean, I could just catch it as a level 5. It's not the end of the world. Neutral nature, strong. Own tempo, cannot be confused. It is 20 speed, making the defenses kind of low, but the special attack is really high. What do you guys think? Do we run it? The Pokemon waves and Pokemon titles? I mean, I hope that if they use a new engine and put a lot into that game, it's a good game that we enjoy. A perfect nature would have really helped here, like plus defense minus attack or plus special defense. Even a minus speed would have been okay. Hey, the Denny, how you doing tonight? You did 4 TOA raids, did not get anything? That's sad. What level were you on? I want to assume probably 300. 450. $175. How many were you? Carrying 2 noobs, that's funny. I did not like Scarlet and Violet Flare. Good miss. Psycho Boost. We might have gotten to level 9 if I caught the level 6, but that's okay. Haven't had anything. This is actually the most promising Pokemon we've had all night. 29 speed, 28 special attack. Really tempting to run. I am worried about the low defenses. Oh, I can return your stuff whenever you'd like, Denny, by the way. Just say the word, I could return it. What do you guys think of the Venusaur? Do we run it? I mean, probably safe to scout. We could definitely scout if we'd like. PP Max. Ooh, for Dragon Pulse? So tomorrow I work, and like I could try it after work, but I could do it while working. That'd be funny. Imagine I can't win on PC, but I can win on mobile. That'd be hilarious. Denny, if you could meet me at the Grand Exchange on my world, I can trade it to you right now. That should be it, right? Oh, the bow. You're right. I thought I grabbed it. Nice. What are your thoughts on Venusaur? Will do, Denny. Thank you. I definitely enjoyed using it, using the armor and bow, because it just made it faster. And like, obviously I was taking my time. The last run, near the end, I was rushing a little bit. But it was just nice to see like quicker damage on Jad. Like I was actually able to like get some momentum. I know I messed up. It happens. What do you guys think? Do we full send Venusaur? This Venusaur is not bad. Low defenses, but that's it. I'll leave it up to you guys. We can either full send it or we can try to find a pivot. Right now I'm just doing it because we're just chatting. Still 4 more Pokemon to look at, I think. Yeah, it's a cannon. Blast cannon. Solid. Has stab. Has PP max. Has Dragon Pulse. Gets a fire move. It has perfect coverage. Alright, we can full send it. With the defense being low, confusion still would have been a little bit of a problem, so it is nice to not have to worry about being confused. Okay, what do we get? Cosmic Power. Do I keep Poison Sting for PP saving? I don't think I really need to. Pedal Dance would be interesting. It's unfortunate it is a contact move. It would be perfect if it wasn't. You're a little tired. If you need to head to bed, I totally understand. Hey, here we go. Weather Ball, nice. Flare Blitz. Ooh, do I take that over Psycho Boost so that I have a Shedinja coverage? Because I kind of like Weather Ball. Technically, I could get rid of Weather Ball. Psycho Boost is a very strong finisher. But It is inaccurate, 90 accuracy. Flare Blitz is recoil. Psycho Boost is -2 special attack. It's definitely between Psycho Boost and Weather Ball. What do you guys think? We have to take it. We'll never click it unless it's a Shedinja. Or maybe like a Steel type. Good for low HP Pokemon, but also like if it is boosted by weather, like it is a really good move. We won our first Kaizo with Own Tempo, and we won our third Kaizo with Weather Ball. Okay, new move. Let's see Lava Plume. Stab Wood Hammer. It's another recoil move. I want to say no. We're just not a physical attacker. I don't really want the recoil. If we were like Magic Guard, then yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd say no to that. Aw. Yeah, we get a nice amount of early moves. Like 7 by the time we're in the gym. That's crazy. We have at least one on Move Reeler. Tropius! No, he crit! Bro, I couldn't Weather Ball there because he resisted by fighting. Damn. Outrage, physical, rapid spin, roost, copycat, hyper voice, teeter dance. Wasn't really getting any other moves. That was what we had for the whole run. There wasn't really any other pivot either. That's sad. We had Charge Beam? I didn't see that. There's no Charge Beam. Oh, late game. That's after the Elite Four. I don't really consider these because having only been there twice, like, it's not really an expectation I have every time. Finding TMs does not count. You have to get them from the gym leader when you defeat them. No offense Gliscor. I can pivot, nice. I have good speed and good defense to scout. That'd be a cool Pokemon to evolve if we found a Shiny Stone. Charge Beam Power Gem. Bogetic is 405 BST. So technically you can run it as a huge power, pure power Pokemon. Venusaur. Hey, nice. So it is below 400 or 410 and below if they can evolve. So if they don't evolve, they have to be at 399 or below. But if they can evolve, 410 is the max. Which is how we were able to get away with running huge power Whalmer. If we can get a wow, Eruption Gastrodon, interesting, with Drought. I was gonna say, if we can get a non-slow start Venusaur at level 5 or 6, it would be a good pivot. Problem with the Gastrodon is having Drought also makes it worried about Solar Beam. Lurantis? Or are you thinking of Solar Blade? Solar Blade is on the Hisuian Lilligant. Solar Blade only needs sunlight. It doesn't need to be harsh sunlight. Harsh sunlight is from Primal Groudon. It just needs drought. You were thinking about Solar Blade, yeah. Solar Blade is also on Ogerpon. I wish I had a Repel. It would make this Venusaur find a lot easier. Come on, we keep finding the level 6 Gastrodon, but we can't find the level 5 Venusaur. We just need one level 5 without slow start. That's all we need. I would only consider the gastro if like I was already on like a downward spiral in the file where I make a bad pivot, I do the first trainer, there's nothing else in the next area except that gastro, and it's like, well, we could do gastro or we could do copium. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll do gastro, but in this scenario, I'd rather put my bet on Venusaur. I mean, we did just have a good one. Unfortunate crit. I didn't know the low defense was going to be a problem. That Gallade was hitting like a truck. There we go. No, but it had slow start. Damn it, I gotta find another one. It's the Bell of the Night, Denny. But the difference of Bell was that Bell spread across multiple streams. It is common for a stream to have like one Pokemon that kind of gets highlighted in multiple files. It just ends up being everywhere. That is common. But having it go multiple nights and go out past 8 gyms on more than one file, that's uncommon. The first Venusaur did not go to the 8th gym, so currently I would not consider this to be a Bronzong reenactment. Hate how long this is gonna take. Come on, give me the level 5 without slow start. It's a 5% spawn, that's the issue. Ooh. No, oh, nice, we got it. Perfect. And this is a guaranteed catch. Minus special attack. It's a little slow as well. Not great. Probably gonna pivot, but should be able to beat the rival. why I missed. Lens for the win. It's very strong even without, even with the minus special attack. I just don't think it's great. It's a bit slow, low special defense. All right, player, you have yourself a great night. Thank you for joining. I was hoping for the Pikachu, not the Raichu, because we found the Thunderstone. Seadra, okay. So we want a Dragon Scale or a Shiny Stone? Waterstone. There are a good amount of Waterstone Pokemon, so maybe we'll find one. Raichu does not learn any level up moves. It is a Stone evolution, so it would not be the desired pivot. It's also low BST. worried there's no pivot. There's only one Pokemon left to look at. Oof. Well, I guess we go for Copium. Right, we want the level 5. Confusion, okay. Please catch. Come on. It's my last chance. Nice. Battle armor, split attacker, no defense, kind of slow. Oof. This file is just going under real quick, and he just took all of my confusions. Yup, GG. Poison Heal also could have been pretty good. Did like the battle armor, but... Ooh, speed boost. That would have been great. Sad. The car, hustle, neutral nature. One attack. Inaccurate. Ooh, Dark Pulse Flygon. Favorite have. Oof, normalized. Damn, perfect stats, but ruined by the ability. On. No speed. Dusknor or Meganium? Gotta go with the Dusk. Ugh. Wrong one. Dry skin too. With extra sensory, super bulky. Even though he's slow, that could have worked. Bro, what is up with all these crazy legendaries that are not the ones that I have on right now? Thunder Punch, no offense. Come on, we gotta see a Suicune. You're gonna show me Entei, Zapdos, and Registeel? The other three, like, staple favorite legendaries to run? Firestone, okay. Maybe a Growlithe evolution. Get a good fire starter out of it. I was hoping for the Leaf or Sunstone. That's why I grabbed this instead of the Mamoswine. Vaporeon, ooh. I am happy with this though because it has trays, so we can find out like the better ability on a Pokemon. Like, Leaf Guard is okay, but it's not ideal. Liquid Ooze is a lot better, because if they have traits, it doesn't really affect me. But if they have Absorb, Mega Drain, Giga Drain, Drain Punch, Leech Seed... There's a chance that Vaporeon is 8 speed, though, because we did run from it both times. Ah, of course. Damn, he high rolled. He did 15 on the first hit. For how low the BST is, the stat distribution is not that bad. Mateus, welcome! Why don't you or any runner ever go in the cave above Route 30 to scout for Pokemon, swap, grab items, or do you visit later to fight trainers? You can only visit it once, correct. There are no trainers inside. but there are 3 scenarios where you could consider going in. You can consider going in at the very beginning to scout for Pokemon and to grab 2 items. You can go in after getting Cert and get an extra 2 items, so you can get 4 items instead of just 2. Or you can wait until you beat the radio tower after the gym gauntlet. So for endgame, right, after defeating major, large, difficult dungeons, getting access to that cave and having an extra 7 items on top of that 4, so it's 11 items. It's like, do you really consider a copium pivot that might not even exist? It could just be 3 bad Pokemon, or the good Pokemon is the 1% spawn, which is very long to find, and give up endgame items that can be the swing difference that you need after doing everything you can to get past the dungeons. Like, I don't know, in my opinion, the gain of a runner, of the possibility of a runner, is not enough to justify losing out on those items. Even if the file is gonna die anyways, even if like it's like, hey, by not doing it, you don't have a runner who gets that far, well, so be it. I'd rather just reset. Because I would hate to go through that extra effort, get a Pokemon, have it run, and then because I don't get extra items, I lose the momentum I need for the Elite Four. Like, that would just be so, what's the word I'm looking for? Demoralizing. It's the same with the cave that is next to the town where the Kimono Girls is, where Morty's gym is to the right. We wait till the very end when we have access to Waterfall, because if we don't, we get a lot less items. Damn, GG. I'm not gonna win this if he keeps clicking that. I need a crit and a burn. Yeah, GG. Damn. I have a feeling that Empoleon is slow. Yup, slow. Soundproof, though. Dark Pulse. Wing Attack, Leaf Blade, Thunder Shock, Sucker Punch, Dizzy Punch. Shed Skin, Flamethrower. Floods. Sad. Fast Flamethrower on Swampert. It's why when I'm looking at the tracker at the end of a file, I don't even look at the Dark Cave pivot options, because I don't really even consider them. If we can get a Moonstone and evolve into a special attacker, Good Nature, could get Tentacruel, Muck, Drapion, Weezing, Venusaur, Gengar. My luck, I'm gonna evolve into Nidoqueen if I get to evolve. You know what would be cool that I was just thinking about? Cool addition. Ooh, Blissey pivot. Nice. Um, an extra like option when we find a shiny, right, is rather than having just the option of catching it to pivot and killing it for XP, it would be cool if there would be the option for catching it for the option for the possibility of a held item, right? It's like it's not always going to be holding an item, and that item might not always be good, but if you don't really need the XP, if it's let's say it's a baby Pokemon, you're not getting much XP, you're not gonna run it as a Pokemon. Like imagine just being able to have the option of like, hey, I caught it, took its held item, and it was holding, I don't know, maybe a berry, full heal, best case max potion, right? That would be like a cool extra option as a reward for finding a shiny. Rinse. Wheezing. That was a good Blissey. Special attacker, Magma Storm, Leaf Storm. That's a air cutter. Did have air cutter, that could have been good. Bubble. Not enough. The Gator. Bubble Beam, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, Dragon Rage, early game. Tail Glow, Psybeam. That was a good Gator. The Licks again. And it has speed this time. And it has Stab Iron Head with a plus attack nature. Ability is kind of useless. Decent, decent Snake. Would have been nice to have like Levitate, Flash Fire, Water Absorb, Filter, Battle Armor, something. Even if it was Hyper Cutter, that wouldn't have been bad. I think we're versing Lantern, which is kind of sad because that means I can't get much use out of Iron Head. It's like the one Pokemon who completely resists Iron Head. Times 4 resistance. Would have been really cool to have Serene Grace for Iron Head flinches. I do no damage. I don't think we're gonna win this. Yeah, and he has double stab, or double super effective. GG. Nothing I could do about that. Stab energy ball. Ore Sphere, Crunch, Iron Head, Shadow Claw. Crazy moveset. This is why good Pokemon don't have these moves. It's because Pokemon like this take it, steal it for themselves. Hey, Christian! How you doing tonight? Imagine this on Bell, yeah. How you doing tonight, Christian? Well, tonight, Christian, although I put the title of the video saying no curse tonight, we are sadly cursed with the lab. We had one visit to the gym. No, I don't even think we made it to the gym. We had one Venusaur get to the top floor of the Bellsprout Tower. And being a glass cannon, it was hit by a crit and just got obliterated. Yeah, definitely in the trenches tonight. Stab ×4. Ooh. We've seen Blissey a few times in the grass tonight, but we haven't been able to like get to the position where we can catch it. Stab Weather Ball. GG. Levitate Haunch Crow. Ooh. Did not have a secondary ability. Also, oof. Glass Cannon. Espeon. Ominous Wind. Octazooka. Lava Plume. Mirror Shot. That would have been cool. Sag. I like the stat distribution on this Arbok. This is a good underdog. Ability is not great. Cannot be frozen. I wish it was both burn and freeze. Like, it would make sense, right? Magma. Like, how can you have armor made of magma and still be burned? Good speed, good defenses, good offense. Are we beating down enough to full set in facts? I mean, first scout, of course, you know. It could always be a hidden gem. Weavile, in my opinion, is not an option. Way too many weaknesses. ×4 fighting. Bug, fire, rock, steel. Flamethrower Mock, interesting. Get the new move at 4. So if we were to do Muck, we'd probably go with the level 3. Just to make sure we keep Flamethrower. The calc doesn't really give me a good range, like an accurate range. It's quite vast, though it is showing it on a lower average for special attack than average. But then again, it is a level 3. If we scout on a level 5, we'll get a little bit more intel. Machamp is also a pivot. Okay, no special attack on this guy. What do you guys think? Machamp, Muck, or Arbok? Charbok? Before we pivot, we'll scout all 3 areas. I'd be more excited to run Arbok if it had like top tier moves, right? If it had like Earthquake, Brick Break, Shadow Claw. Flamethrower, Torkoal. Very fast. Well, if we have a Pokemon with Sketch, Flamethrower is definitely an option. You're headed to bed, Denny. Have a great night. Thank you for joining. And thank you for letting me use that gear for the fire cape. Personally, I kind of want to pivot. It would be interesting to run the Arbok for sure, but I would have wanted to see just something I'd feel like happy as a move to have. Wake Up Slap's okay, but it's not the strongest. Here's the last one. Personally, I kind of liked Muck over Machamp, but what do you guys think? Muck or Machamp? Still has Flamethrower. Level 5 did 5 damage. Seven to 12, so it's below average special attack. I want to say it's a physical attacker. Definitely a physical attacker. Good nature, though. Pretty good stat distribution. I want to say that's average speed in physical attack. I might be wrong. It might be like just a hair below. It might be 13 at 5. Got heal. Whoops. Good burn. Gyro Ball. Good stat distribution. Soda Pop, nice. I mean, it's just like the Arbok, but a little better. Pokemon Monsters, how you doing tonight? Leaf Guard removes any status on our Pokemon if sunlight is up. There's another version of it that does the same thing when rain is up, called Hydration. Yeah, it definitely needs a couple better moves. Gyro Ball and Astonish are not enough. Flamethrower and Tri-Attack are great, but can't do much with it with no special attack. I think we still Scout. Once again, it's similar to Arbok. The moveset is just not screaming a runner. Energy Root, nice. Protein would help our offense. Good heals early, yup. If we don't find anything, I'll full send. My child. There's only two Pokemon I could technically say are pivots, and they're both underdogs. Yep, and that's number 4. Yeah. So we only have underdog pivots. Tauros at 480 and Pidgeot I think is at like 475, 469. I think we just send it. If it dies, it dies, you know, it's not the end of the world. Good flinch. 19 attack. The Whoops, misclicked. The protein should boost us to the correct amount. Good flinch. Oh man, I just keep flinching. Hilarious. 10%, isn't it? It's 30%. It's pretty good. Static. Ooh. Okay, new move. Thunder. Technically better than Gyro Ball because we're not slow. So Gyro Ball is not really going to be doing much damage. Even though our special attack is halved, if Gyro Ball's base power is 10, it's not as strong as Thunder. We're going in the opposite direction of what we want, though. I mean, it helps here. Nice. Our next move is at 17. That's not until the last floor of the tower. Here's what the copium was. Quilava. Just keep flinching, just keep flinching. Oh my gosh, come on, buddy. Good flinch. Muck wants to be a special attacker, yeah. Would have been so cool if it was. If the attack and special attack were switched, it would have been amazing. Just keep flinching. Nice. Big hit. Big hit. Let's go. Hell yeah, Christian. Plot armor. Huh. Yo. How am I not missing Thunder? That's hilarious. Good miss. Nice. Nap out as well. Fire Blast. Bro, come on. I personally think Flamethrower is better. I can click it more often. It doesn't miss. It has more PP. Dude really wants to be a special attacker. This is annoying. Now we gotta wait a few more levels. I've hit 5 out of 5 Thunders so far. That's hilarious. 7 if you count the 2 that I did outside of the gym. Or dungeon, not gym. Alright, nice. I was going for the burn. Can I flinch? Nice, Christian. Hell yeah. There's another one. Good burn. Huge XP. Come on, Muck. One more fight. Good flinch. Good. Okay. Oh my god, I landed again. Oh my god, I land 8 of them. Yo. What? At the end, I was just clicking it just to click it. Yeah, right? Can't click it when we need to. Or can't land it when we need to. '70 accuracy moves in open world. Accuracy moves in gym battles. Yeah. Yup. Subscribers only mode messages are. Huh. That's weird. Alright, Muck, it's gonna be the first one to the gym. Can't wait to miss every Thunder in here. Can't wait to have every single Pokemon be a normal type. or steel type, or dark type. Can't wait until we get Water Spout on level up. Hey, First in the house, how you doing? The fuck is this no special attack? Dude, it's so sad. Swallow? Dude, that is... No, 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 no. That is wrong. That is wrong. You should not be learning that. Oh, you right, Christian, you right. The perfect move for him. Oh, I missed. Our first Thunder missed. Jeez, what a tank. Good flinch. Alright, that helps flamethrower. That's the ace. Okay. No, that's not okay. This 10 damage. This knocks out. One left. I don't like this position. Okay, let's go. Nice, GG. I might have been able to get away with just using a basic potion, but that was definitely the safest play, to use the soda pop. It's guaranteed me the succession I needed. Water pulse. Of course you give me a special attack. I really wish I had a special attacker right now. Flamethrower, Tri-Attack, Thunder, Water Pulse. That'd be perfect. Alright, we need a name for our runner. Does anyone have a name suggestion? Thank you, Fersh. Have a great day. Appreciate you coming by to say hello. Gooey. It's a good name. Yellow shard. Copium? No, no Copium. Sad. Another yellow shard. With TM. That would have actually been a pretty good move. Alright, let's see how far we can go with this. I want to say it's not getting past Bugsy. If it even gets to Bugsy. Red is shaking in his boots. For real. We're gonna be raining down thunder on him. Yeah, he's gonna be clicking counter, having no idea what's happening. Right, what do we get for a move? Rock Slide, yo! Okay. That will help. We can get rid of Thunder Tri-Attack. If we get rid of Astonish, then all of the rock ground Pokemon become a problem. So I definitely think we keep Astonish, especially because, like, being a physical attacker, how scarce our moves are, like, kind of need it. And the flinches have actually been coming in clutch. I would say it's between Thunder and Tri-Attack. There's a lot of risk with Thunder, right? Imagine missing, and then when you finally hit it, they end up being Motor Drive. But the super effectiveness, the paralyzed, like, it has helped. What do you think? Do we get rid of Thunder? Do we get rid of Tri-Attack? Alright, I have a little bit more confidence that we can actually get past the next gym. It's not 100 accurate, but it's good for double fights. It's another flinching move. Would have been cool if we had the ability static. Or if we get like Body Slam to replace Tri-Attack, and then we go for like a pinch, a para flinch stall. Having a physical move to hit normal types is really nice. And it's no contact. If we could get bulk up or sword stance, that would also help. Being a hair under average is tough. Because even being a hair over average could be tough at times. Yeah, that was a troll duck trio. But it was the level 23, so I'm just happy that we were able to win without much difficulty. Oh boy. Oh, I missed. Just keep throwing. Just keep throwing. Oh, I missed. Alright, GG. Say is the best physical poison move. Poison Jab is probably the most reliable for like quality. Gung Shot is technically the best, not just because it has the highest base power, but it is like one of the only ones that don't make contact. So I'd probably have to say Gung Shot, even though it's 70 accuracy. Full Restore. Let's go. We cannot get Poison Jab as a TM because we already saw it as TM 70, but maybe we can get it on level up. And Stab would be nice, especially if we're running flinching. Flinch into chip damage would be nice. Iron Tail. It's something. I kind of want to say over try attack. Yeah, because I need Flamethrower for like Dialga, Registeel, Magnezone, Lucario, Steelix, and Polion. Yeah, our accuracy is just going downhill. I'd say over try attack. I need the offense. Yeah, if we can get Earthquake, Brick Break, Sacred Fire. Seed Bomb. Karate Chop would be okay. But I kind of would prefer higher base power because being a sliver below average, like that extra base power does help. Metal Burst, oof. One more. Okay. No more Metal Burst, so I can Iron Tail now. Come on. I need you to wake up quickly. Come on, wake up. Land this? Come on, please. I outplayed the Metal Burst, but I can't outplay the Spore. Wake up, wake up. Nice. Okay. Oof. And then I miss. Come on. Fucker. Rock Wrecker, Rapid Spin. Sucker Punch, that's it. I could have healed there. I was getting impatient. That's tough. Better than stuck in the lab, yeah. I'm tempted to switch over to RuneScape, but at the same time, it could be the factor that this was the icebreaker we needed for the drought, where the next file has a good Pokemon. Oof. Bad ability, low speed. Does have stab. Think, nice. Yellow shard, nice. Oh, mine Gligar. Ooh. No, Gligar. Chlorophyll, perfectly distributed stats. Hmm. If we evolve this would actually be a really interesting Pokemon. Goat milk, nice. Uh-oh. GG. And that's why I usually reset in the lab if it's slow. Oof, slow start Infernape. Please give me the Leaf Stone. Fire, water, grass, and fighting. My guess, the evolution is going to be Claydol, and I'll have to pivot. It evolves into Glade. Nah, Bronzong. Oh, Glade for Brick Break. Ooh, that would be nice. Do like that. Breloom. Breloom for double stab. Come on, Leaf Stone. Last item luck. Nope. If we can get a burn on the rival, we should win. Okay. Just keep clicking that. Nope, GG. Damn it. Pure power. Ooh. Ooh, Shuckle. Back with the hyper offense and Aura Sphere. One more? We can try one more time. It's not as strong as the Shuckle we had. Spear Tomb? No! You bastard! Why couldn't your attack and speed be switched? You would have been perfect. Yeah, fast Pokemon don't like us. Yup. Motor Drive. Boomerang, Flamethrower, Flame Wheel. Sad. Blaze Kick, Flamethrower. Thunderbolt. GG's. Yeah, frustrating, but that's how the Kaizo gods choose to treat us sometimes. Can't really do anything about it. Well, I do have work tomorrow, so I think I'll actually be ending it here tonight. If we had a runner, I'd keep going, but just not getting any luck. Though it was fun hanging out with everyone. Appreciate everyone who came by. And hopefully the next stream it has some more luck. Juice Boy just stopped by. My bad, dude. Yeah, tough night. Been dragging it on, trying to hope something would change, but no luck in 3 hours, so I think it's time for some rest. But I hope you guys all have a great night. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.